Noti for it. Got the noti for it. Moab, my wash pot. I was thinking the same thing the whole time. It's funny you said that. Shalom, shalom. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat. To the brother Ashma. All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson is edifying. Another day out here on these highways and hedges, and as always, we come out week in and week out as much as we can during the week to prophesy the downfall of America, to prophesy the downfall the downfall of America, prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is also known as the whore of Babylon. Right, to prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and salvation is preached on to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of, man. Right, and basically want to go into, everybody that's been calling us crazy, man. All right. At the end of the day, all those people that was calling us crazy, they're gonna be searching for answers. They're going to be searching for guidance when it comes to everything breaking in all hell out here, man. When all hell breaks loose, these people going to come looking for those men that was out on these highways and hedges, all right? See, that's clowns right there, you know what I'm saying? But over here going to throw gang signs and shit. That's why people in a fucked up state of mind, man, all right? But, when the time comes that all this hell breaks loose, and all these things that we've been speaking about, grab Ezekiel 12 chapter, please, Buckle Shaw. When all hell breaks loose, all right, these people gonna literally be searching for the men of the Lord that was standing on these corners, and they always sitting there calling us conspiracy theorists and things like that. But it looks like conspiracy theorists are winning right now, man. We on top right now. We undefeated, you see, because everything. Even those so-called conspiracy theories that are not in the truth, that have been telling you these things are going to happen with your government and things like that, even them, they winning, all right? But the thing is that they don't understand, according to biblical prophecy, that these things are happening. Go ahead.
They don't know it's because of biblical prophecy, man.
Exactly. But see, they're still not telling you lies, man, when they tell you that your government going to do this to you and run down on you. No, they're on point, all right? But the ones that are really on point are the men of the Lord, because we know exactly why it's happening. We understand that it's biblical prophecy for these things to come to pass.
And we're telling you more than what they're telling you.
Exactly. We're giving you the whole inside scoop, word for word, play by play. All right. And all these people do is laugh. They scoff, and that time is coming where they're really starting to realize that what we say is actually coming to life, man. So all them people that was making jokes and calling us crazy, you will be searching for guidance when the time comes, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But we're going to be made a reprover, all right? Our tongues are going to be cleaved to the roof of our mouth, okay? And we're not going to be able to reprove anymore. As a matter of fact, I'll grab that real quick before you bring that out. This is Ezekiel. I'm not going to bring out because there's a little drizzle right now, so I don't want to bring out the book, mess it all up. All right, this is Ezekiel. I believe that's in the 3rd chapter. Yep, this is Ezekiel 3:22, and it says, "In the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai was there upon me, and he said unto me, Arise, go forth into the plain, and I will there talk with thee. Then I arose and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Lord stood there as the glory which I saw by the river of Kabar, and I fell on my face. Then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, go shut thyself within thine house. Yeah, because that's what's going to happen at one point. The Lord's going to put the Spirit on us, all right, to literally stay away from these highways and hedges, to go shut ourselves in our homes, all right? And we're going to have to what? Really get spiritually in tune with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for what's to come, you see?
And now,
go ahead.
And that also goes along with the prophecy of the famine of the word, man. Because
right.
when y'all looking for it, once all this hell breaks loose, you're gonna be looking for the prophets, the one that was out here. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, you're gonna be looking for the word when before you rejected it, man.
That's
so
right.
when the famine of the word comes, you're gonna be looking for it, and you ain't gonna find it, man.
That's right. And it says, then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, go shut thyself within thy house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. You see, we're not going to be able to come out here among these people. Grab you got the other one, right? Still,
I went into
as a matter of fact, I got to yeah, grab that. Yeah,
right.
That's exactly what I was going to tell you.
All right, Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
All right, so it's not going to be a famine of bread and a thirst of water, although there is going to be an actual famine of bread and water. All right, but the Lord said right now, in this particular moment, he says it's not going to be a famine of bread nor a thirst for water. But go ahead.
But of hearing the words of the Most High.
See, he's going to be of hearing the words of this truth, man. Just like you see us out here bringing out this word, you're not going to see us out here no more. All right? It's going to be funny because in that time, you probably still going to have these pastor pork chops in their fucking churches still trying to get money out of your ass, and all hell is breaking loose because they're going to have so many goddamn demons on them, man. All right? But you're going to see the true men of the Lord in the midst of all this chaos. We're not going to be out here no more. Why? Because the Lord has care for his elect. The Lord's going to protect his elect, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea.
Yeah, they're going to wander from sea to sea. They're going to be wandering from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, man. Because right now, this gospel is being preached throughout the four corners of the earth. The Lord said this gospel shall be preached throughout the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. So right. It's being preached throughout the whole entire world right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Christianity, bullshit Christianity, been around for more than 2,000 years, or about 332 AD, man. All right, during the time of the Council of Nicaea, man. All right, so if it's been around for that long, why hasn't the end come? Because Christianity is the biggest religion besides Islam and Catholicism, all right, and Judaism, all right. Christianity been all throughout the world for such a long time now. So how come the end hasn't come yet, man?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the real truth, all right, if that's the real gospel, all right. So it says, verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High, and shall not find it.
Yeah, they're gonna seek to and fro to what does it say? Say it one more time.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High.
And they're not gonna find it, man. All right, you're not even gonna find it on the internet, because when you go into that word seek, it's like a seek engine, you know, the search engine. When you go onto the internet, you're seeking information. So at one point, this is why they're trying to ban us off of, YouTube. They're trying to ban us off the internet. That's why they hit us with strikes and say misinformation and things like that, because they're trying to first take away the word from the internet. The truth, you see? I mean, yeah, they're trying to take the truth away from the internet. See, once they take it off from the internet, it'll be only matter of time before you'll be out here for a little bit longer, and the Lord's going to actually take the word off the streets. You see? You're not going to find us on the streets no more, man. And that's what's going back into what I was reading. All right. And it says, and but thou, O son of man, back to Ezekiel 3:25, but thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee. See, they're going to put bands upon us, meaning what? They're going to stop this word somehow, man. All right, and it's all going to be through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. But through Esau and his bullshit and his technology, he's going to put a stop to this word, man. All right, and then it says, but thou son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. But when I speaketh with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. So the Lord gonna cleave our tongue to the roof of our mouth, man, when we're not gonna be able to speak. All right, we're literally gonna be sounding like almost like some damn mutes when it comes to you damn people, man, trying to ask us questions. All right, we're gonna look at you like you know when you go up to a Spanish person and you're trying to speak English, and it'd be like, me no speak English. Yeah, well, that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna look at you like you're retarded, man, trying to ask us a question. We're not gonna be able to answer that question for you, man. So everything that's happening, man, this is why you have to take heed of the prophets that are bringing out this word right in front of you right now, man, because there's only a short period of time left, man. All right, tells you that in Romans 13 and 11. All right, it is now high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. Okay,
therefore put on the armor of light.
That's right. And it says, matter of fact, let me jump into what I had asked the brother to bring out before. This is Ezekiel 12 and 21. And it says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Grab 2 Peter 3 and around like 5, I believe. All right, because you see, everybody out here has this little well, you guys been talking forever about this, you know, especially that they'll say like the elders and apostles been saying this for forever and nothing has happened. But see, everything is speaking right now. Why? Because the vision is yet for an appointed time. You see, the reason we were supposed to prophesy about it is because we were supposed to keep speaking about it and speaking into existence at one point. You see, we were supposed to continue to speak on it. So when it does come, now we're no longer looking like fools, man. And we were never looking like fools, man. We're 100% persuaded that what's in these scriptures, man, is the truth. It's nothing that's gonna break our faith from that, man. All right, go ahead, grab that.
You want a 5?
Yeah, where it says let me see,
ignorant.
Go. Yeah, that one right there. 4.
Right.
Sloppy.
2 Peter 3 and 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Fact, go up
yeah,
one.
I'm gonna go up. Yeah.
Yep.
2 Peter 3 and 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
Yeah, there's scoffers walking after their own lust, man. Constant scoffers all the time out here, man. All you guys talking shit. You guys don't know nothing. You know, they come and scoff against the men of the Lord. They scoff against the elders and apostles.
You stupid.
You stupid. This, that, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, it's all going to come to the light, man. Go ahead. Matter of fact, let me bring out a precept of the brother Ashgar, Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. When all these things actually happen, that's when you're going to realize that there was a prophet among you the whole entire time, man. Right next to you. The whole time, they literally tapping your shoulder, constantly telling you, yo, repent. This is what's going to come, you know? But you wanted to scoff and laugh and you mock the prophets. All right, go ahead.
All right. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Yeah, see, that's what they say. Where's the promise of his coming? You see? Well, where's your Lord? You know, you're saying all these things is happening. Where is he? When is the end going to come? But see, it's all again. The vision is yet for an appointed time. Right. All right. No man know the hour, man. Not even YAHAWAH'S, not even the angels. But the Lord gave us what? He gave us signs for us to see, all right, how close that we are to that time frame. And all the signs that are given through in the scriptures, They're happening right now, man. So we know that it's going to happen basically any day. We just have to be patient. That's why this is the faith and the patience of the saints, man. To have patience is to suffer. To have patience is basically to look ridiculous before the Lord, man. All right. But the Lord, it pleases the Lord. All right. It actually pleases the Lord by the foolishness of our preaching to come out here and bring out this word, man. We're entertaining the angels. We're entertaining YAHAWAH'S, YAHAWAH'S, you see? And us bringing out this word, I was kicking it with the brother last night. We was talking about that. The more we speak about these things, the more we're speaking it into existence. You see, you got certain people that, you know, they think that this shit's going to be in 2030 or, you know, 5 years from now. Well, I'll tell you this, the more that the prophets continue to keep thinking that we're about to get out of here by this year, hey, the Lord might grant it to us. Why? Yeah. Because we might speak it right into existence. That's our job, to prophesy and speak all these things right into existence. Go ahead.
All right. And say, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation.
Yeah, everything's going to continue, but this word is going to come to pass at one point, man. All right. So you could keep thinking that it's not going to come, but it actually will, man. Go ahead. Keep reading.
For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
Yeah, back in the ancient, all right, the earth was destroyed by what? By water. The same thing that it did to Noah when he was prophesying for 120 years. They laughed and they scoffed at him, man. They thought that that flood would never come until what? That water came, and then the earth was all in water, man. All right, imagine that. Go ahead.
And they're doing the same thing today, man. That's why the Lord said, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the second coming of man.
That's right.
The days of coming of man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. As a matter of fact, I'll grab that for you.
Because what's happening now? They scoffed at Noah, like brother was just saying. They scoffed at Noah. You know what I mean? They probably mocked him and scorned him and all types of stuff, just like they do us now, man. There's no new thing under the sun, man. All right. But watch. But when that sudden destruction come, they gonna be wishing they listened, just like they was banging on that ark, man. But the Lord closed that ark, man.
Yep, and it was the Lord that put the spirit on to close that ark.
Yeah, man.
Like just so Noah wouldn't have a change of heart.
Yeah.
You see? Because imagine can you imagine that day, man? Like people just like, I don't think people really acknowledge how bad it is to go through a flood. You know what I'm saying? Drown in water. That's like the worst thing you could ever fucking go through, man, is to drown in some water. So imagine the whole earth being straight drowned underwater, man. How many people were knocking on that, trying to climb on the boat, and they couldn't get through there,
all those people dying. You think he ain't want to open that? Of course he did, man. All right, because just like anybody who has a heart, you want to save people. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But it was the Lord's will to destroy everybody, man.
That's right.
All right.
This is Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You see, so in those days, man, people were literally marrying, just partying, all right, partying it up, getting married all over the place, all right, fucking basically having sex and babies everywhere. You understand? All right, they were eating and drinking, okay, thinking everything is sweet, and then all of a sudden, them first couple raindrops came, and people looked up like, "What's going on?" You see, and next thing you know, raindrops turned to streams, and streams turned into you know, rivers, and rivers done turned into seas, and next thing you know, the whole freaking earth is filled with water, man. Okay, and everybody ended up drowning underwater. So that's a horrible way to go. But see, this time this place is reserved for fire. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 6, 2 Peter 3:6, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
You see? So this place is being reserved for fire. It ain't gonna be, and that's a perfect balance. That shows the balance of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because fire and water go hand in hand. That's a perfect balance. He destroyed the earth with water in the first time, but now he's gonna destroy this place with what? With straight fire. All right. Let me see real quick. This is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of war is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So back in the day, you used to have, you know, you had the bloody wars with swords and, you know, garments and hand-to-hand combat, you know, shields. All right, that was the clinging of swords, right? This guy's an agent. He's been on this for a while too. I've been peeping that. He's been and then it said after that, let me read that one more time. It said, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be the burning and fuel of fire. So this is going to be a time of fuel and fire, man. Straight fire out here. Talking about that World War III, talking about them nuclear missiles. All right. And that's what the Lord is reserving this place for, nuclear missiles. Yeah, he been watching us for a minute, and he be watching us in the car and bringing out his little his little camera. I've been peeping that, and look, he coming over here to the store all of a sudden. Every time we're here, he come over here.
Oh, yeah.
And he be sitting like in the corner. That's crazy. But go ahead.
All right. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store.
Yeah, the same word that Noah was preaching back, you know, when he was prophesying for 120 years, is the same exact word that we're preaching today, man. All right. Go ahead.
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
That's right. It's reserved for fire for the ungodly men. All right, go ahead.
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Exactly, and that's self-explanatory, man. 1,000 years is one day to the Lord, man. So that's why it says in Habakkuk 2 and 3 that the vision is yet for an appointed time, because we're on the time clock of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. 1,000 years is one day to the Lord, man. So we're not going off of our watches. We're not going off of our calendars. We're going off the time of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
Yeah, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. What he promises is on its way. All right. It's just on his time. Once again, go ahead.
As some men count slackness.
Yeah, most of these people count slackness, man. Most of these people are saying, where's that promise that you have been speaking of? Where is your Lord? When is he going to come and save us? All right. But you have no belief. You have no faith. So you're never going to see that day, man. You're going to see death before you see the Lord. And as a matter of fact, all eyes shall see the Lord when the time comes, man. Because those that have died, you're going to have to be raised up. All right. And if you were righteous, well, you're going to be raised up to be put on the chariots first. If you was wicked, you're going to be raised up just to be destroyed again. You see? Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Yeah, all should come to repentance. All who? All Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. None of these heathens, man. All right. We're speaking about our people. All right. On this chart right here. Go ahead.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, everything around us is going to come like a thief in the night, man. All right. As a matter of fact, 2 Thessalonians tells you what? All right, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them like a woman in travail, man. All right. There's going to be a time where these people going to tell you everything's going to be okay. All right. There's going to be peace between all of us. Bullshit. All right. When you hear that, your ass better be extra afraid, man, because that's going to be the time when the Lord going to set this place on fire, man. That's when the Lord going to break out all hell, and all these military troops going to start to run up in your homes. All right. You're going to be destroyed by the sword. That's when the famine's really going to kick in. Okay. Go ahead. Which that's all close. Go ahead.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
That's right.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, everything here. All right. Because you got 3 heavens, man. All right, you got this is considered the first heaven.
Yeah,
you got the firmament was the second heaven, and then you got the third heavens, which is the spirit world. All right, so the heavens is going to disintegrate, man. This place is going to be disintegrated out here, man. All right, go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, everything is going to melt with fervent heat. All right, just like in the time of in the beginning in Genesis, right, when it speaks about how the earth was void, that was basically speaking about how the elements were just scattered in the air, man. All right, well, everything's going to be resetted. All right, so the elements are going to burn with fervent heat, and that's because there's going to be a reset of all the elements also. Go ahead.
Because the earth got to be cleansed, man.
That's right.
All right, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
All the wickedness of this place, all the works of these buildings, the works of everything ever been built in this place, man.
Literally everything.
Everything is going to literally be burnt out here, man.
It's not going to be nothing left.
That's right.
It's going to be all dust and ashes, and it's going to be all sand. It's going to be a wasteland.
That's right. Go ahead.
All right. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
That's right. Setting your affections on the things above. All right. Making sure that you putting money in your spiritual bank account for when Yahawah come back, you have something to show for, man. All right. You should be in the spirit of speaking about nothing but this truth. That's why when we come out here and people look at us, they be like, is this all you ever speak about? That's right. Because we're supposed to be in all holy conversation, man. Go ahead.
Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
Yeah, we're waiting for Yahawah to come get us up out of here, man. Matter of fact, Apostle Tahar, I believe he claimed that last year. Hasten on to the day of our Lord Yahawah. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Constantly throwing up prayers to get up out of here. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. We're in the heavens. Oh, excuse me. Look for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
Exactly. Everything. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Everything's going to be dissolved, man. And we're going to be waiting for what? Dwelling for a new world order under Yahawah, man. New heavens, new earth. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah, because this whole earth is going to be set with righteousness upon the earth, man. No more curse, no more tears. You see, no more mourning. All right, no more worrying about Esau destroying and polluting this place, man. All right, so that's what we look forward to. And that day is on its way, man. That day is right around the corner. Okay, so going back to Ezekiel 12 and 21, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? So these people think that these visions that we speak about are going to fail, that these visions that we're speaking about are never going to come to true, to actual reality, man. All right. But newsflash, every single one of them is going to come to reality, man. It says, because the Lord said right after that, he said, tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them that the days are at hand and the effect of every vision. You see? So every effect, the effect of every vision is right at hand, man. And one of the main things that's happening right now, which is the biggest prophecy, all right, because that prophecy is what's going to get us up out of here, man. It's going to be a matter of time before we're out of here on them chariots. Is that what? That MOTB, all right? That Rice Krispie treat, which you're literally seeing being spoken about everywhere right now. They're already doing it in international countries, man. And as a matter of fact, the brother Amawan Gabar, he brought out a video like 2 days ago where it came out on the news. And they were speaking about it on the news, telling you what is to come. So now you're starting to actually see it on the news in America, all right? And when you start to see those things, there goes that gradualism. They're gradually putting it in your mind, all right? They're gradually trying to already install fear in you, all right? Or if they're not installing fear in you, they're doing what? They're trying to make you feel like this is the next cool thing that's about to come out, all right? Because remember, this place is in the fourth industrial revolution. All right, the internet of things. Everything is about smart this, smart that. All right, smart TV, smart cars, smart phones. You know, everything is going into an actual digital economy. How can you say that? Economy. All right, everything's gonna be digital out here. So there's gonna be no more regular, you know, hand tools and things like that. Everything's gonna be digital, man, and it's happening right before our eyes, man. Go ahead. Oh no, my bad. I had it. Matter of fact, let me go into grab Revelations 13 and 16. Start a little bit up, 14. All right, because this is one of the effect of every vision, all right, is at hand. And this effect of this vision right here is right in your face, man. Through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH'S Yahawashi. Start at 14. Yeah, 14, yeah.
Revelation 13 and 14.
Matter of fact, you know what? Start from where it speaks about the dragon speaking the draconian laws. I think it's what is that? 12, I think it is.
All right. I'll start at 11. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
You want to break it?
Yeah. The two horns. All right. The two horns is talking about the Democrats and the
That's right.
The Democrats and the Republicans, man, because that dragon is talking about America, man. All right? That dragon is talking about America, man. That beast, man. All right.
And it said, and it spake like a dragon.
Yep.
Because that dragon is going into them. He also speaking of draconian laws, man. Yep. So you're starting to see these people speak more draconian laws, which is meaning what? Harsh laws that's going to put us in predicaments to make us make choices. And these choices is going to have half of these people that don't believe in this truth. They're going to be running to Egypt for help, man, at the end of the day. Go ahead.
All right. Verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. And like we just said, that dragon is talking about America, and the two horns represents the Republicans and the Democrats, man. All right. So verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes all the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
Yeah, because that goes into them following after the ways of that Greco-Roman Empire. You see, you had the Roman Empire that was in rulership for a while, but then after a while, for 1,000 years, they were shut up. All right, to the point where they couldn't deceive the nations anymore. All right, but then came what? The Renaissance era, which the Renaissance goes into the rebirth. All right, and what happened was the Lord put them right back into power, starting from where they were before. All right, and that's the ancient pagan Roman Empire coming back into rulership again. All right, go ahead.
Because America is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire.
That's right.
That's why it says that the dragon exercised the power of the first beast that was before him, like brother broke down, which is the Roman Empire. All right, and
matter of fact, go ahead, real quick.
You gonna bring something up?
Yeah, read that whole thing again.
All right. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. All right. Because that also goes back to Daniel the 7th chapter 2.
That's what I'm going into.
All right.
I think it's in the second chapter though. Quick second. Because it tells you that fourth beast shall be ruling in those last days, man.
Second chapter is talking about the statue.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get real quick. So lock it real quick. Go, you keep reading it though.
All right. Verse 13. And he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven onto earth in the sight of men. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make a image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. And he causes all.
Matter of fact, I'll stop right there, my Salakia. So this is Daniel 2:40, and it says, and the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces, subdueth all things, and as iron and breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with mire clay. And it says, and the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And that's going into how, you know, in the last days, that fourth beast was going to be ruling, you know, because there were the leg, they were speaking about the legs going into that Roman Empire, and then they ended up, you know, falling away, and then they came back strong after that, man. All right. And then we're in the 10 toes now, all right, where everything is ready to be destroyed. Okay. As a matter of fact, and it tells you, I think it's in the 7th.
Where it talks about the stone. Oh
no, the 7th one, you were saying it before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because the Roman Empire was the last beast that was mentioned, man. Because after every empire that was mentioned, the next empire that was mentioned was the empire that took over the last empire, and each beast represented an empire. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, we'll bring that out real quick right here. This is I'll start from 15, and it says, Daniel 7:15, I Daniel was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto me of Salaki. I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of the things. The great beasts which are four kings which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever. Then I will know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron and his nails of brass, which devoured, brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom the 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. And I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them until the Ancient of Days came, and the judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Go ahead.
Because what he's talking about right now is the Roman Empire. It said that the beast made war with the saints, just like today, man, because America is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire, and America is making war with the saints today, man. All right. Nothing new under the sun. All right. The saints is the Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All right. America is the reincarnation of the Roman Empire, so that's what America is doing, is exercising what they did in the Roman Empire, man, which is destroying you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man.
That's right. And it was crazy because that there was a video going on with what's his name, with Vocab. I think it was a couple of days ago. And you had I forgot where the brothers were from. I think it was from it was GMS. I forgot what state they was in. But he came over there trying to say some dumb shit, talking about the what did he say? Man, he said Apostle Tahar was the I forgot what it was. If a brother could put it up, what they said, because I remember slipping by it and seeing it. It was in Virginia. Yeah. What did they say, Ash? It was they were saying that Apostle Tahar was the what? Damn, I can't believe it slipped my mind. No, he was mocking. They were mocking Apostle Tahar, which is always, you know, always the same thing they always do. All right.
That's okay, man.
Let me see if the brother put it up though, what they were saying. I was sitting there like, I can't believe this guy's even saying that. That's how you know they just have a perpetual hatred for our people bringing out the truth, man.
They just make it up as they go, man. They really don't have understanding.
All right, and basically they were trying to tell them that that fourth beast was going to be in power in these last days. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the scripture said. That's what the scriptures prophesied that would happen. You know, and it was because that Roman Empire was the revival of the ancient Roman Empire, and it came back into power, and they were going to be in power to this day. That's us being in that slavery of America, man, to this day. Let me see. I think the brother put it up. He was mocking. He asked him who was in the power at the end of days. Yeah. But then I think they said something about Apostle Tahar being, I forgot the word. They didn't say Apostle Tahar was the power, but they were saying something close to it. Like a leader or something? Like he was the, forgot what it was, man. I wish I had the video on me right now. Because I don't have it on because it's on that phone. Shalom, shalom. But anyway, go back to Revelations 13 and start 16. Back at now start back up a little bit. All right. 14. All right.
Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Yeah, so basically, Salaki, they were going to deceive us by the means of those miracles, their technologies. All right, and as a matter of fact, go up one that they had power to give, that they had the power to I'll read that. Go read it. 13.
Verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
Yeah, that was talking about that Roman Empire. So now they're coming back. He's going to exercise the same thing that they were doing in that time. They're going to do it again. Go ahead.
And cause the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
So they want you to worship the same things that they were doing back in those times. They're trying to bring them back in front of you. Different form, different era, but the same exact tactics, man. And they're trying to get you to worship. Go ahead.
And he does great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Exactly. He's gonna do all these great wonders to make people be deceived. That's why I said in Revelation the 20th chapter, all right, that when he was shut up for them 1,000 years, he couldn't deceive the nations no more, man. There was no more of their witchcrafts and sorceries and deceiving our people. But then when they came back into rulership, what was the first thing they did, man? They changed the depictions of our people. All right, they sought to paint the likeness of their images. You know, they started bringing in, like the brother was bringing out. They bring all their religion and all that shit back into play. You know, and try to deceive our people. Go ahead.
He does great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was they were saying that the Tahar was the deceiver of those last days, something like that.
Like the false prophet.
Nah, not a false prophet. He was saying something about him being the deceiver. I gotta watch that video again. I'll do a video on it later. All right, but go ahead. So yeah, those means of those miracles is going into the technologies, man. This is how they're gonna deceive you with the charagma. That's gonna be one of the technologies they're gonna be able to deceive you with. They're gonna deceive people with Project Bluebeam. You know, all these different types of digitalized and computer damn assets that they got, man. Go ahead.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
And the brother Azam was talking about that, how, you know, that they were speaking right now. It said that the image of the beast was what? Speak.
That the image of the beast should both speak.
Yeah, and right now is what they're doing is they're speaking. You see, they're actually speaking. How? By telling you this gradualism, by little putting this shit in your face, thinking that you know, this charagma is going to be normalized and that it's a normal thing. That's them speaking that vision into existence. The same way we're speaking the vision into existence, they're speaking their agenda into existence. All right.
Slowly bringing in those draconian laws.
That's right.
Because all that shit is going to happen little by little to where you can't see it. So when it does happen, you people are just going to be destroyed. You're going to be swept off your feet, man.
That's right.
All right. All right. And he calls all both.
Matter of fact, now go back. He said, both shall speak, and then what?
Oh, and that the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause that as many.
And it's gonna cause, after they speak, all right, they're gonna cause the people of this place, right, to actually worship the image of that beast, which is what? Having that, you know, that charagma implanted in you
to go along,
right,
with the ways
to
of
go
the
along with the ways of the society that they want you to go. They're doing it little by little now. You see all this phagonometry that's happening right now? That's them making you worship their image already, man. That's how they know they already got you in the trick bag, man, by doing little things like that. So by the time, go ahead.
They be having like transgender classes for kindergartners and all that stuff, man. Like they having it go, yeah, they teaching it to your kids, man. Like,
what's going on, boss? Everything good, man. Another day. All right. And them popos, they just want to say hi. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, they're teaching you, trying to get you to go along with the ways of the society, man, by feeding it to you in a subtle manner, man. All right. So it says right here, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, so if you're not down with the ways of their society, man, you are an enemy to them. You are a domestic terrorist. You see, they're gonna come knock your damn door down. That's why they got that whole list, that yellow list, blue list, you know, red list, because whoever gets a certain color is going. I believe, I forgot how I did a video on it a while back, but you know, like the blue list is supposed to be the ones that are against the society and that are political leaders. Salaki, if I got the colors wrong, but you got the one list where it's the political leaders, you know, that are against the ways of society. Honestly, they were really just going into the leaders of knowing this truth and going out there and telling people the actual, you know, the truth about this, of what's going to come to happen, you know. So they're trying to take you out of the way first, you see. Go ahead, what was you going to say?
So basically the list is like you said, but you had a yellow list, a red list, a blue list. Each list basically explains how much of a threat these people are. So like,
that's right.
So like the yellow will be like the lowest of the threat, then the blue will be like the mid threats, and then you got the red list of people who are really a threat to the image of the beast, man.
Yeah, because you got the one list that is, those are the ones that are gonna have no clue of what's going on, but they're gonna take you to their FEMA camps and what? Re-educate you. Re-educate you to the ways of their thinking. You see, then you got the ones that are they listen to those that are the leaders that listen to the truth, you know, that are following after the men of the Lord. They're gonna try to go and torture you in ways to make you change your mind, basically, man, to try to break your faith, because they know that the men of the Lord, their faith is gonna be at an all-time strongest, man. So they know that they're not gonna be able to break us, man. Lord willing, we're able to endure that when that time comes. All right, if we are one of those men that have to deal with that. Like, see, go ahead.
Like the scriptures say, if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect.
That's right. So we're not gonna break and fold for their bullshit society, man. We're gonna hold strong to the end, Lord willing. All right, go ahead. Matter of fact, let me grab this. This is Revelations 20:4, and it says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of YAHAWAH'S, for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his charagma upon their foreheads, or is in the hand, or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with YAHWAH'S 1,000 years, man. All right, so you it's telling you that some of us are going to be martyrs for this truth, man. All right, because it's going to be as a testimony. If it's written, it has to happen. Somebody has to play that role. So the Lord's going to have some of us men become martyrs, and we're going to be destroyed. Why? Because we're not going to bow down to the image of the society. Go ahead.
Verse 16, Revelation 13:16. And he calls all, both small.
Yeah, he said all. That means every single person upon the planet. All right, globally. All right, go ahead.
And he calls all, both small and
it
great.
Don't matter if you're a grown-ass man, 100-year-old man, if you're a 2-day-old baby. Go ahead.
Both small and great, rich and poor.
Yeah, it don't matter if you have all the money in the world. It don't matter if you're the poorest out here. Go ahead.
Free and bond.
Yeah, whether you locked up in prison or you free walking out on bail or you walking out here in society. Go ahead.
To receive a M-A-R-K in their right hand.
That's right.
Or in their forehead.
That's right. And going into that, we've been into this many times. We go through this all the time. Going into charagma, which charagma means what? An actual brand. All right. And then when you go into charagma, the root word of charagma is karax. Going into what? A stake that they're going to use to put it in your sharpen to a point, basically, to put it into your skin. All right. And then when you go into that, it goes into what? Grapho. All right. Which means to record data. All right. To never forget. It's basically all recording your data all into one little Rice Krispie treat. All right. One little grain of rice. Okay. And being able to bring up all your information, and they're going to make it sound good. Oh, well, you'll have your medical history. We'll be able to detect if you get sick right away, and we'll be able to cure you. You'll never have to lose your children again, because he'll be a walking GPS, basically. You see, we can find them directly where they're at. You see, they're going to give you all these things by the means of those miracles. All right. He going to deceive you, telling you these things are good for you, man. Go ahead.
And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a M-A-R-K in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the M-A-R-K or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So you're not going to be able to buy or sell without this actual, this Rice Krispie treat, man.
It's branded.
All right. It's going to be either in your right hand or in your forehead. We already know that Elon Musk has been doing neural links all over the place, man. All right. Don't let him tell you the same shit he keeps telling you. We're still on trial and we haven't done it yet. We're about to start. No, he's been doing that, man. They've been doing that. All right. You got people in Sweden that walk around having parties all day on this shit, man. Got it in their hands, got it in their brains.
Wherever.
All right. When you join the military nowadays, you're bound to have one in your body, man. You cannot join the military unless you have one of them things in your body, man. All right. Then it said buy or sell. You're not going to be able to buy or sell anything unless you have that. All right. Which they were already gradually giving you that idea with the yo jabba jabba. You couldn't go to certain places. You couldn't enter in certain places without it. They didn't want to let you open up your shop. All right. If you didn't take that, that's telling you can't sell nothing. All right. They wouldn't let you go into someone's store, so you couldn't buy nothing unless you had it. All right. But that's not what the MOTB is. That was just a prelude of what's to come and how they're going to push their agenda when they do give you that Rice Krispie treat. All right.
Yeah. In New York, you can't go anywhere without the scene.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And a lot of people forgot about that shit, man. You really can't go into certain places without having that, man. And that's still it's still in the full effect to this day. Go ahead.
Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast.
Yeah, it said here is wisdom. That's why knowledge and wisdom going to be the stability of your times, because you need wisdom to understand this right here, man. Go ahead.
For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Yeah, and when you go into that, all right, the apostles have gone into that many times, man. If you look at all food today, you have what you have a barcode on it, man. That's basically what that 666 goes into, because those barcodes, when you go into it, the 3 fat lines and then all them little lines, the 3 fat lines represent 666. All right. So you yourself are going to be a product of this environment, man. You're going to be scanned just like a fucking vegetable that's in aisle 3, man, when you go to the store. Boop. Okay. Exactly. Boop. Next. You see? So you are that product of the environment, of whose environment? Esau's environment. Okay. Matter of fact, go into that.
You just a number now. That's why you got a social security number, man.
Matter of fact,
that's all you are, is a number in a society. You nothing but just another number, man.
And something I was going through the other day.
Make money off of.
That's right. This is something I was going into the other day, yesterday actually. Leviticus 19 and 28, 29, around there. You know, this was heavy when I was reading into it. All right. And it says, Leviticus 19 and 28, ye shall not make any cuttings into your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord YAHAWAH'S. And we know that that's talking about, you know, making any cuttings into your flesh. Let's start with that. Making any cuttings is just any type of cutting into your flesh. You know, you got people that, you know, have let's just say you know, you out there going for a lawsuit, right? And when you go out for a lawsuit, what they got to do in order for you to get these lawsuits, you got to go into like different types of surgeries and things like that. You're actually going against the will of YAHAWAH'S, against his laws, because you're letting these false ass physicians, right, of no value, okay, actually cut into your flesh, man. You actually got, you know, people that are cut into their flesh with these allowing these physicians of no value to put something in you that you don't even know what it is. And they already, brothers have gone into that.
They put you to sleep when they do surgery. You don't know what they putting in you.
That's right. Not only that, the main thing is that most of these doctors be like members of Ku Klux Klans and shit.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these doctors are people that really have a fucking perpetual hatred for you, man. So they're going to tell you, well, we're going to put this in your body, make it sound good. But in all reality, they're putting things in your body to destroy you, man.
Yeah, and there's something that's called the Hippocratic Oath.
That's right.
Which they pray to a Greek god called Apollo, man. And there's when you for those that don't know, Google Hippocratic Oath, man. Surgeons, there's a certain prayer that they say, man, that worships the god goes back to the god Greek god Apollo, man.
And which it all goes just back to worshiping Satan,
yeah.
You know?
And that's why it's like the brother said, man, they are all physicians of no value. And the scriptures also say, let the sinner fall upon the
yeah, that's it. Grab that. Ecclesiasticus 38 chapter. Yeah, let the sinner fall upon them. Let the sinner fall into the hands of a physician. I mean, because you know, you have real physicians that are, you know, herbal, you know, physicians that are there to help you, you know, in an organic way, in a natural way. But then you got these physicians of value that have, I mean, so like physicians of no value, which are these, you know, these doctors that are really trying to poison you. That's why when you go to a stupid, simple ass doctor fucking checkup, oh, we found something in you. Yeah. We need you to take this. We need you to take that. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to prescribe some shit to your body to destroy you, man. All right. Get you hooked on something. For every person they get hooked on another drug or put on a medication, they get paid for that shit, man. Go ahead.
Sirach 38 and 15. He that sins before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician.
Ooh, you see? Which that could go twofold. Because he that sinneth before his maker, YAHAWAH'S is the physician. You see? He's the real physician. All right. But at the same time, if you are going against the will of YAHAWAH'S, he gonna put you in the hands of some doctors, man. And your ass gonna be destroyed. All right.
And the word doctor means to falsify.
That's right. All right. And that's when they're gonna hit you with all types of what?
Lies,
pharmakia, pharmaceutical book. That's how you get pharmaceutical, pharmacy. All right. That all pharmakia goes back to witchcraft. So everything that they're putting on you is complete witchcrafts and demons on you, man. All right. And that's why people come out bugged out. That's why you end up in the hospital longer. You know, that's why most people that go to hospitals end up fucking dying, man. Because you're letting these damn doctors you're putting your hands in these doctors of no value, man.
Let me say something. I have an uncle who's in the hospital every single week. As soon as he gets out the hospital, 2 days later, he's back in the hospital for another 2 to 3 weeks, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he stays there for like 2 to 3 weeks. He comes out for like 4 days and is back in the hospital again. That's been an oncurring thing for years and years. And since I can remember, since I was a little kid, man. All right. Because he is a great wicked sinner, man. All right. Because look who he worships, man. Cesare, man. Borgia, man. He worships the so-called white man, the devil, man.
That's
All
right.
right. That's why he's constantly in the hospital, because the Lord is destroying his wicked ass, man.
That's right. That's right. And the brother put a great point up here. This is Psalms 103:2. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. And I tell people this shit all the time. Stop going to doctors. Stop taking fucking medication. The true physician is YAHAWAH'S, man. He gonna heal you of all your iniquities, of all your diseases. You see? So when you feel sick, man, you're supposed to throw constant prayers. When you get sick, it's because you sinned before YAHAWAH'S. Right. That's the only reason you're sick at that moment. You must have did something to go against the Lord, man. So he made you sick. All right. Now, brothers do get sick because we going through trials and tribulations. You see?
The Lord
but it's putting us through hell, you know. But remember, you rather suffer for righteousness' sake than to suffer for wickedness' sake. So when you're doing wickedly, all right, the Lord gonna have your ass sick with some type of disease, man, and putting you in the hospital, like the brother just said. His uncle constantly being in the fucking in the hospital for doing all types of wicked shit, and it probably is because he on to Caesar Borgia all day.
He's wicked, and
he's
still,
and he probably when he's sick, he calling on that name.
Yeah.
So that's what's even making it worse.
Yeah, because he be on Facebook talking about Jesus this and like all that bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even like saying the name, bro.
Right? So going back to Leviticus 19:28, you shall not make any cuttings in your flesh. So anything that concerns you cutting into your flesh, you shouldn't be doing, man. Shouldn't be going to these doctors. You really shouldn't be taking transplant blood transfusions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No, because you're making cuttings into your flesh, man. Accept what you got and that's it. If you feel like you're dying or you feel like you're sick, pray upon it, man. Ask YAHAWAH'S to heal you, right? And then it says, make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. Going into tattoos, all right? You're not supposed to put no tattoos upon your body, man. All right, and brothers do have tattoos, but we was wicked as hell for that shit. You don't see us going back into a line to line ourselves up for that. All right,
and that's why the scripture says for the dead, because you got people who got tattoos of their dead homies,
dead homies,
family members,
all
that.
That's right. Matter of fact, it's heavy because a lot of these people have what? Caesar Borgia
tattoos, man,
for the dead, thinking that because he died for us, okay, let me put him on my skin.
The Lord said not to get it, man.
Exactly. But this is what I wanted to go into. That word M-A-R-K-S in there, right? Matter of fact, not even that. Let's go into the word print. It says nor print. All right, in the linear, this was heavy right here. Because it has like a whole freaking, which goes into Natan, all right? And it literally has a whole, like, man, it's just got so much on it, especially when you go into the Gesenius Hebrew. Man, it got so much into it. It goes into it real deep, and it shows you how you can use it going into this charagma right now. All right, so let's start from the top a little bit. All right, this is the interlinear going into Natan, which means the print. All right, you're not supposed to print nothing on your body. All right, because what Esau's trying to make you do is print his badge of servitude on your body, man. All right. So it says print, to give, put, set. That word set right there is already heavy because he wants to set his technology into your body. Grab 2 Thessalonians 4 and 4. All right. He's trying to set his technology into your body, which your body is the temple of YAHAWAH'S, man. This is how he's trying to get into your body. For second chapter, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4.
All right, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. who opposes and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High.
Yes, because he's this devil with his pride. The pride of his heart has deceived him. All right, he literally thinks that he is the Most High, man. He thinks he above the Most High. You see all these different little articles that's coming out, these interviews. They literally been saying in their face, in our faces, there is no more God. We are God. We are beyond God. We don't need God no more. That's what they say. Go ahead. Matter of fact, Psalms. Let's go. Let me grab that real quick before I forget. Psalms 10:3. This is Psalms 10:3, and it says, I'll start from 2. It says, the wicked in his pride does persecute the poor. And by him trying to bring this charagma upon us, right? This is going to be them trying to persecute the poor. How they going to persecute you? Because they know that if you do that, you are going to be persecuted by YAHAWAH'S, man. You're going to be destroyed. All right? Because anybody that takes this mark, there is no repentance of that, man. So he's trying to get you persecuted by Yahweh, by Shem YAHAWAH'S, right? To follow after his ways. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Their own devices are going to come back and smack them in their face, man. All right? It's going to return upon his own head, right? It says, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desires. He boasting right now by telling you little by little in gradualism, well, this is the way to go. This is for you to take this and make a better place. Join the new world order. You know, that's him boasting in his devices already, man. And his heart's desires. And blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in his thoughts. You see, so the Lord is not in his thoughts. This is why he boasts himself against the Lord, thinking he is the Lord. Because he's not caring about the Lord, man. All right, go ahead.
Who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
So him having power, right, in this society, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, he wants to what? He wants to set himself, all right, in the temple of the Most High with his technology to have a full track on you, all right? What you breathing, who you smashing, all right? How many shits a day you take, all right? What you eating, all right? He wants to literally detect what's under the skin. He wants to tap into your mindset, all right? Go ahead. Read that one more time.
Yeah. Who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showeth himself that he is the Most High.
And by him getting you to worship him, all right, and bow down to the ways of his society, that's giving him more power of thinking that he is the Most High, because you're not following after the Lord. You see, now you're following after him. So he literally thinks that he is the Lord, man. Okay, so going back to Leviticus, all right, Natan, it says to give, which he's gonna what? He's gonna give you a device, all right. Then it says put. He's gonna put that device in you. Set. Then he's gonna set it in you with his technology, connected to his system, all right, connected to all the internet around you. Okay, it says, Slakia, it says to give, bestow, grant. Well, he gonna give you what? He's gonna act like he's gonna give you freedom. He's gonna give you the things that you need to get you by. All right. He's gonna grant you these things. Let's just look at it in this manner. Aladdin. All right. You got Aladdin. What did he do? He rubbed the lamp and he got a genie, right? This is what he basically acting like. He acting like a fucking genie. So if you come and rub on Esau, let me get 7 wishes. Well, what is he gonna tell you? Okay, bow down to me and I will grant you your 7 wishes. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he's doing with the whole technology. He gonna grant you whatever you desire only because you bow down to him. You bow down to his society, man.
You worship the image.
Exactly. You worship the image. So now he's able to what? Grant you this thing, man. All right. It says ascribe, employ. Well, you're going to be able to buy and sell again. You're about to employ yourself again. You see? It says devote. Well, you're devoting yourself to this damn devil. You're devoting yourself to your God. That's why I said in grab that second Corinthians 4:3. All right. The God of this world has blinded the minds of them. You see? So you devoted yourself to this damn devil. He blinded you. All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Start at 3. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, our gospel, all right, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of YAHAWAH'S, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
You see? So, woo, read that one more time, the 4th verse. All right.
In whom the God of this world blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of YAHAWAH'S, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Which is the image of the Most High. See, we're not supposed to be following in the image of Esau. We're supposed to be making ourselves perfect image of YAHAWAH'S. So here it is that you worship down to his image. Now that means he has blinded you fully to walk in his image, when we should be walking in the image of YAHAWAH'S, man. All right. So it says, devote. That's you devoting yourself to them, right? Consecrate, dedicate. Yeah, you dedicated your life. You sold your soul to his ass, man. Okay. Check this. It says pay wages. Pay. This is all off print. Now, why are all these words being brought out just on a simple word of print? You see? Because here it is. He's going to pay you your wages, man. If you cut into your flesh, okay, and you let him set his device in you, which that's a double whammy. That's a double sin. You're cutting into your flesh, and now you're taking his image. You're bound down, which you're not supposed to bow down to any image, all right, other than Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because there is no power beside him, man, right? It says pay wages. So he going to pay your wages for you bound down. It says sell. You could sell your soul to him. You're going to be able to sell when you put this print upon your body. You see? Exchange. You're going to be able to exchange things. You'll be able to trade, like the brother's saying, man. All right? Why? Because you have this print upon your body. Okay? Lend. You're going to be able to lend. All right? Matter of fact, that reminds me of what he says in Deuteronomy 28 chapter. What is it that they shall lend unto us, but we shall not lend unto. I think it's like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. Or I know it's one. I know one of them is where it says that they should be the head, and then we shall be the tail. You know, following after them. You see, but I think there is one where it says lend. That they shall lend unto us. Maybe not saying that we should not lend unto them, but it says they shall lend unto us, because that's what they do. You know, ruling this world. Let's just say real quick, how is the lending? Taking a grant out from one of these people, or a loan, that's lending money onto you, man, because he has the power to do it. But you got to basically sell your goddamn soul, you know, for you to get that loan from them. That's why they ask you for interest. I got it. You know, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28:44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
That's the spirit. That was all in the same sentence. You see? So that's him lending. For you taking this print, all right, you're able to lend, all right? You're able to get a lend from him, a loan, all right? This is commit. Well, you committed yourself to him, right? It says entrust. Well, you trusted this devil, okay? Give over. You gave yourself over to this damn fool, man, all right? And not to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right. It says deliver up, yield produce, occasion, produce, what's that? Requit or require? Requit. I think it's requit, right? Requit to. All right. Report. Yeah, because you're going to be reported to this devil on his command. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to give you what you want, but when I hit that button, you better be here. You see? Because that's what a slave does. A slave, as soon as he gets called, he got to be on the command of his master right then and there. Okay? It says,
just like when you got to be on time for work, man.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, it goes into mention, utter, stretch out, extend, to put, set, put on, put upon, which that all goes back to, you know, putting it onto you. All right, set, appoint, assign. You see, you're going to be assigned to every master, because it ain't just going to be one person you sign under. All these elites are going to have different slaves. Basically, they're going to have different brandings. You know, oh, well, you belong to Rothschild, you belong to, you know, Rockefeller, you belong to the DuPonts.
Every charagma will probably be owned by a different bank.
Exactly, because they're gonna have different types of charagmas out there, man. All right, so going in,
have different companies own different.
It says to make, to constitute. All right, to be given, be bestowed, be provided. All right, basically the same thing that we're saying up on there on the top lines. All right, let me jump down now some more. This is the Strong's definitions. All right, let's see what it says. It says latitude of application. Matter of fact, it says to give, used with greatest latitude of application, apply, appoint, ascribe, assign, avenge. Yeah, because at the end of the day, what is Esau trying to do? Because he ain't got the birthright, right? He trying to get revenge on the Lord, right? Mm-hmm. So he trying to avenge you to make you go off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the accusers.
Exactly, accusers of our brethren. Yeah. You see, exactly, beautiful. Grab that scripture real quick. That's in what is that in I think that's, just bring it up real quick. Definitely in Revelations. I think it's a 12. That's where it is at. 12 and I think it's 10 around there. Yeah, because he's gonna be that's the accuser of our brethren. Because then he's gonna say, once you fall into his ways, well, look, Lord, look at your people. Mm-hmm. Your people doing this. Mm-hmm. You see? Go ahead.
Verse I start at 9. Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying, in heaven now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of the Most High and the power of Hamashiach, and the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
The accuser of our brethren, man. He soweth discord among the brethren. Straight liar, man. And then he'll try to sit there with his pride and look at the Lord and be like, even though he ain't about the Lord, he's still gonna be like, look, Lord, this is what your people doing. Is this supposed to be your people? You see? So it says, avenge, be healed. All right, because at the end of the day, all right, he gonna act like he can heal you. He gonna give you the solution to all things, man. All right, look at it in that type of point. You know, all right, well, you hurting, you going through this. Well, I can heal you. That's him thinking he the Lord. Well, take this right here, bow down before my presence, and I'm gonna heal you. You see, I'm gonna give you what you want.
That's why when you speak about something, the phones hear in on you, and now all of a sudden you have an ad for it. Yep. So when you talk about being sick, all of a sudden you'll have ads about
a whole bunch of shit for medicine.
Yeah,
that's right. It says bestow, bring, cast, cause, charge. Yeah, you're gonna be charged, man. By taking this print, you're gonna be charged by YAHAWAH'S to what? To death. That's the only charge you get. Because grab Revelation 14 and 9. All right. Nobody that gets this MOTB, man, is gonna have repentance. You see, you're gonna have to be destroyed for that, man. Go ahead.
All right. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture.
You see?
Straight up, man.
That's right.
All right. Into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
See, so you're going to be destroyed in the presence of the Lamb, man. the princes of the chariots, man. All right. The Lord is not going to give you a chance if you bow down to the society. This is pretty much why we're begging our people coming on these highways and hedges saying the same thing over and over and over again, because we're literally warning you, do not take that charagma, man. It's not going to come out good for you. You see? Matter of fact, the brother put out a scripture, Psalms 50 and 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. You see? Going into that accuser of thy brethren, man.
That's in Psalms?
Yeah, Psalms 50 and 20. You see? So, going in. This is Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were there drawn swords. And that was going in the time of Gad, you see? But they're still doing the same thing today, man. Yeah. All right? They're trying to speak to you all these nice words, all right? Trying to sweet talk you, have you mesmerized, all right? Thinking that they're gonna be there for your help. What does it tell you in Ecclesiasticus 12 and 16? An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, man. But he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. That's why you can't trust your enemy, man. Everything about him is mischief. There's always an agenda, a wicked agenda behind everything he does. You cannot trust this devil for not 1 second. That's why we get, go ahead.
The scriptures say, never trust thy enemy.
That's right.
For like iron rusteth, so do his wickedness.
Exactly. And that's why we get mad when you people out here trying to defend this fucking devil, man. You shouldn't be defending this devil at all.
He's the devil.
Exactly. He's the devil. If you knew the things we knew of what he did to your ass in your past life, you'd be fucking mad too. All right? That's why scriptures say, surely oppression make a wise man mad.
Right.
You know? That's why we sound like we mad at it, but we not mad at what's going on right now. All right? We're mad because we know who we supposed to be. All right? How we supposed to be out of here and be ruling the earth. You see? Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to have his revenge. The Lord said not to avenge ourselves, man, because vengeance is his. You see? So we're really not mad because we know the Lord going to bust your ass at one point, man. But we are mad because look at the state that we're at. We're at the bottom of society when we should be all the way up here. All right? Starting with YAHAWAH'S being the top. All right? So going back into this. It says, cause, charge, come, commit, consider, count, cry, deliver up, direct, distribute. Yeah, because they're going to distribute your ass, man. They're going to be, now you're a slave. And what did they do back in the day, man? They would distribute the slaves to other slave owners, you know? They would gather you up and sell your ass, man. All right? Matter of fact, grab that, I think it's in, I have sold the boy for a harlot.
Some wine.
Yep, for some wine and a harlot for yep. I think that's in I want to say Joel. Is it Joel?
Might be.
What is it?
Yeah.
Joel, right? Joel 3.
All right, Joel 3 and 3. And they cast lots for my people.
Yeah, they were casting lots for our people, man. They're gonna do the same thing when they got your ass chipped. You see? And which at the end of the day, it's not going to last that long because the Lord going to lift the standard against them, man. But he going to make sure that you 2/3 going to get what you deserve, man. Because remember, 1/3 is going to be thrust through by the sword. 1/3 is going to be done by famine. And 1/3 is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. All right, go ahead.
All right. And they cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Yeah, and if they were doing that back in the day, imagine what they're going to do to you now, man.
They're more ruthless now.
Exactly. They're going to have all types of exchanges for you, man.
They're going to be like madmen sparing none.
That's right. So you're going to be distributed out here, man. It says doubtless, all right? It says without fail. Yeah, because actually doubtless, because he's going to make you feel like he gonna try to help you in a certain way. You're gonna feel like I have no doubt that he will help me. Matter of fact, go into Hosea 10 and 12 NLT though. That's juicy right there. That explains this right here. Because you're thinking that this society, all right, is going to fucking save you, man. You're believing that Esau's going to save you from the shit to come. All right? Go right here. Now get out of it. There you go. Go to Hosea 10 and 12.
All right. Hosea 10 and 12 in the NLT. All right. I said, plant the good seeds of righteousness, and you will harvest a crop of love. Plow up hard ground for your hearts, for now is the time to seek the Lord, that they may come and shower righteousness upon you.
Go ahead, next.
But you have cultivated wickedness.
Yeah, you have cultivated wickedness.
And harvested a thriving crop of sins.
Yeah, you have harvested a thriving crop of sins, man. Ooh. Because you followed after this damn devil, man. So now you just full of sin. Go ahead.
You have eaten the fruit of lies.
Eating the fruit of lies, because that's all this devil does is fucking lie. Go ahead.
Trusting in your military might.
Trusting in your military might.
Believing that great armies could make your nation safe.
Believing that Esau, basically, all right, and his military and his society can make a nation safe, man.
Yeah, the scriptures also say, woe unto them that trusted in oppression.
That's right. Going into Isaiah. Isaiah 30, grab that real quick. Isaiah 30 and 12. All right? Because thou trusted in oppression, man, and perverseness. All right? That's going to be a sudden breach upon you. You probably in the NLT though.
Nah, I came out.
Okay.
All right. Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall.
That's right.
Swelling out in a high wall, who break cometh suddenly at an instant.
You see? So your destruction gonna come upon you suddenly, man. Real quick, without you realizing it. That's gonna be that thief in the night right there. The thief in the night gonna come and snatch you away. Why? Because you didn't have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of YAHAWAH'S. You let the God of this world, Esau, blind you. You see? All right. So going back, all right, it says, doubtless, without fail, all right, because they're going to make you feel that they're never going to fail you. But Esau is going to fail you, man. You're going to fail by listening to Esau, all right? Fasten, frame, give, regular words, perform. You getting this print, all right, this charagma. He gonna make it look like he could perform any miracle upon you. One of the things that they got right now is they got motherfucking what is it? How do you say that word? Paraplegics. There you go. That can't walk and shit like that. You know, they're out there giving them Neuralinks, talking about, oh, I can walk now, or they have
stem cells.
They have they're not able to speak or think, and putting this Neuralink in them. They're able to perform this miracle that now I can speak to you
or hear.
I can hear.
They
you
put
see
that thing in the ear so they can hear.
Exactly, man. He's gonna perform the miracles. Going back into what we read before in Revelations, man. By the means of those miracles, he's gonna deceive you. All right,
thinking he's here for you.
Exactly.
Thinking, yeah, you're gonna think that he's here for you.
All right, you got the word place, print. All right, restore. All right, yeah, well, he's going to promise you that he's going to restore you back to the ways it used to be, you know? Oh, well, if you take this, man, you could go back to living like it was back in 2012, 2013, where you could party and have a care in the world, you know? Because if these people telling you, I feel like it's going to get better, you're stupid. You've been saying that shit for 3 fucking years already. You've been saying that since 2020. And every year it got worse and worse. Right now, we're worse than 2020. You know, just because you're not in that lockdown.
Motherfuckers used to, I remember everybody used to say, I can't wait till 2021.
And then when 2021 came, it was a whole shithole for them.
What the hell made you think just because 2021 is coming that everything was just going to change?
Exactly.
Because it was a new year.
Then you said 2022 going to be that year. That's going to be the good year. Well, what's going on now? We're actually about to go back into lockdown. You see? This place is literally in World War III. All right? New World Order is in full effect. All right? So what do you think that you're going to go into? Better times? Better days? Think JJ going to be running around? Hell no. Fonzie? Ain't no better days coming. Ain't no Tupac singing a song Better Days, man. There's going to be nothing but worse times. It's going to get worse and worse. All right? So, let me see. It says, restore, send out, set forth, show, slander, strike, suffer, weep. It says to take, thrust, trade, turn, utter, weep, willingly withdraw, would to Yahawah. Trying to see how I can bring that into withdraw, would to Yahawah. Would to, well, it says would to God. We know God represents what? Power.
It said withdraw.
It said withdraw, which, as a matter of fact, that's fire. As a matter of fact, withdraw.
Yeah.
Because you're withdrawing from the Lord.
Yeah.
You're withdrawing from the Lord, and you're going into, drawing yourself toward Esau. Withdraw.
Just withdraw.
Yeah. And then it says,
basically have no money. You can't withdraw.
Yeah, that's enough. Yep, beautiful. Withdraw. You're not gonna be able to withdraw money without you. Matter of fact, they doing that in I think they're doing that in China right now. If they don't have that, they're not allowed to take because they were all in a mix where they can't take their money out of the banks right now.
Most of
their
China,
saving accounts and all that shit.
Yeah, like 90% in China, probably even higher, like 98. They don't. I think it's China. It's one of them Asian countries that nobody already barely uses. Nobody uses cash. It's all digital with their phones. Everything is paid with their phones and all that.
Absolutely.
And it's been like that for years.
If you go down, to South America, they're already doing that.
Way before this COVID thing, man. For years they've been doing that, man.
That's right. Right. So you got withdraw. It says would to God, which God means power. Elohim. But would to God. Well, maybe he gonna make you feel like you're gonna have this power. You take this print, this charagma, all right, you're gonna be able to have powers. You're gonna be able to jump higher.
They'll make you think.
Yeah, just to have somebody that has no ways of walking, right? And they give you that shit, and now they're telling you can walk. Well, now you feel powerful.
Even back then, when you was a kid, they tell you these sneakers would make you jump higher.
Yeah,
or run
the
faster.
Pumps. The pumps. Let me pump this 7 times, and in your mind, you thinking you jumping higher. You ain't do shit. You didn't do nothing. All you're doing was pumping air. Then it goes into let me go a little bit into the Jacinius Hebrew. Let me see what I can find in here. Which there's a whole lot in here, but I'm not going to read everything. But it says to give, followed by an, I believe that ACC means account. To give by an account of the thing and of, hold on real quick, Salakia. That's not what I want. Regarded as a dative, nope. All right, this says, although in such cases, it may still be taken as an account if instead of to give, we substitute the idea to cause to receive. So going back to what we was reading before, we was reading about what? All right. What was we saying before? That they were speaking those things into existence.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then they were gonna what? As they should receive, they shall cause. Read it again one more time, Baba Kashaw. Revelations 13 and I think it was 13. No, or 14. One of those two. All right. Yeah, because they're speaking about it, speaking that gradualism, but they're gonna cause everybody to take that, cause to receive. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll start at 13. And he does great wonders, so that he makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had a wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So he's gonna cause, all right, by putting it in your mind that this is something good for you. He gonna cause many. He gonna deceive many, all right, to receive that that Rice Krispie treat in you, man. And ultimately, this is why you need to grab Revelations 3:10. This is why you need Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because if you don't have Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you're not gonna be protected in the hour of temptation, man.
Right.
You are gonna line up. You know how many people say, "I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna do that." Well, if you don't have the Lord on your side, your ass is gonna line the fuck up. The Lord gonna put the steps in you to line up, man. Go ahead.
All right. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, so because you has kept this word that the Lord has given unto you, man, and you hold that fast, man. All right. With that no man snatch your crown. Go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell on the earth.
Exactly, to try them that dwell upon the earth. All global again. Go ahead.
Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man may take thy crown.
Exactly. Don't let nobody snatch this truth from you that you have. Let nobody snatch your belief, your faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. No matter if you getting eaten, if your children getting put to death in front of you, or your friends and families getting put to death in front of you, do not give yourself up to this damn devil, man. All right. So it goes into cause to receive. All right. Let me see what else I can find in here. A couple things in here. It says, followed by an account of the thing and of the price to give anything for. You see? Because here it is. You take this, you're going to get something out of it. Well, at least he's going to make you feel like it is. Matter of fact, that reminds me of the count. Grab that real quick. Matthew 4th chapter. All right? Because what did Yahweh Shai do after that fast, man? All right? After that 40-day fast, you had Satan come up to him and promise him all these things. Just like it's saying right here. It's saying, let me find that one more time. It says, followed by an account of the thing and of the price to give anything for. You see? So the Lord, this devil's going to tell you basically, I will give you anything if you just bow down to my image. Go ahead.
Matthew 4:1. Then was Yahweh.
Grab it at 4. You sure? Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
That's right, because Yahweh Shai is the bread of life. You don't need no food, man. Go ahead.
Then the devil taketh him up into a holy city and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Yep, go ahead.
Yahweh Shai said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you tempting the Lord when your ass be saying, oh, I ain't gonna get that. I ain't doing that. Well, man's going is of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? So if you ain't got the Lord on your side and you saying that shit, you actually tempting the Lord to put your ass in that line, man. And he gonna put you in that line for that, man. Go ahead.
Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain,
Uh-huh.
and showed him all the kingdoms of the world,
Yep.
and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou fall down and worship me.
Exactly.
How
So
you gonna say? First of all, the all the kingdoms of the world is already ours. So how you gonna say you gonna give it to him when it's already his? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's right. So he just said to him that he will give him everything if he would what? Just bow down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's saying basically right here. If you take that print, all right, it says, followed by an account of the thing and of the price to give anything for. Well, bow down to this and I'll give you anything you want. You see? And this is why you can't trust your enemy, man. Because it's got an agenda for you to be destroyed behind it. All right. It says, let me see what else I find. There's another part that says right here, it says to give anyone into custody. All right. Meaning what? Well, you're gonna be in the custody of Esau. You take his charagma, you're in his custody now, man. And now he's going back to what we was reading before. He's able to exchange you for something. You know what I'm saying? He's able to what was that word that was before? Withdraw. Not withdraw. Trade you, but it was another one. I'll get out of it real quick. It said real quick, which we're gonna be closing it out soon in a couple. You're able to be what's the word I'm looking for? Word. So many words up in here. Salakia, bear with me. Distribute. That's what it was. Distributed. All right. So going back into it. All right. We have calls to receive into custody. Yeah, he's able, being in his custody, he's able to distribute you to whatever he wants, to anybody he wants. All right. Woo! It says a phrase used in wishing, or that anyone would give, or that I had. Wishing, because when you at the bottom like that and you can't eat and things, what are you gonna wish?
Yeah,
you're gonna wish you had something to eat. You're gonna wish you had or anything, able to be saved and not die like this. You see? So that's how he gonna come and slip into you. And this is what he gonna do now. He gonna have people literally in a situation for your own, in your own mind, basically saying, damn, am I gonna die like this? Or am I gonna go over there and ask this damn devil for some fucking bread? Am I just gonna take that charagma and be safe through that instead of dying like this? But see, we're ready to die. You see? We're gonna strive for the truth until death. We're ready. And if it me exactly,
sheep to the slaughter.
That's right. We're counted as sheep to the slaughter.
We're dead all the day long.
Exactly. So you might as well just let it be. You see? Because if you die in the name of righteousness, in the name of YAHAWAH'S, that's an automatic crown. You see? And it ain't nothing for the Lord to make your death comfortable, man. You see? He gonna have care for his elect and those that believe, so your death might come out comfortable. Okay?
Yeah. You might die, and then you could have so much faith that you just be like, yo, F it, man, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm already dead.
Exactly.
And then when they put that gauge to your head, them bullets just might bounce off your head, man.
That's right. That's right. All right.
And then ricochet and kill their ass. For real. And then somebody gonna see that, and then that's gonna give them faith.
That's right.
That those gonna be them last hour Israelites, man.
That's right. But there's so much in here.
A lot, man.
Yeah, no, there is, for one word, print.
It's a lot.
All this in here for one word. That's why when I was reading, I was just like, man, this heavy right here.
Yeah, I gotta look at that.
You know? But it says woo! It says, all right, to impose anything upon anyone, also sin, to impute sin. Because by you doing that, he putting sin upon you.
Yeah.
He making you sin before your maker. You see, so he imputing sin upon you, man, for you just to be destroyed. Because see, Esau knows he's gonna be destroyed, and him knowing that, he's trying to bring down as many Israelites as he can with him, man.
Yeah.
Because he knows he got a short time. So
he's trying to go out with a bang.
He's trying to go out with a bang. Exactly. He's just like, man, fuck everybody. I'm taking as many Israelites as I can to sin against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, so you could be destroyed with me. You see? But here it is, our merciful power gonna still have mercy upon our people, man. And you still gonna be given a kingdom. You see? Head down, but you're gonna still be given a kingdom, and you're gonna be all right after a while, man. All right. So let me see. This should be a little bit left to impute sin. To apply this fucking, yeah, man. Fucking, you could just hear it, man. You can see that shit. To apply the heart to anything, to devote oneself to anything, all right? And that's why the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Can't go with your heart. Oh, my heart's telling me that I should follow him because my
y'all
children
don't even know what the heart is.
Exactly.
Most y'all don't even know what the heart is.
Exactly. The heart is the mind, man. The mind of all things. Your heart don't think for you. Your mind does. You know what I'm saying?
Your heart is just a muscle that pumps
blood. That's right. And people be like, "Oh, my heart tells me this and that." What the fuck you talking about, man? That's all in your mind, man. So you want to try to follow your heart when that means you're gonna follow the ways of Esau, you know, because you're not stable in the mind. All right. Matter of fact, that's why the Lord said, what was that? I think that was in he said, circumcise the foreskin of your hearts.
Yeah.
Because there's no skin on your damn heart, no foreskin, you know. That's how you know that's actually talking about your mind, meaning to change your ways of your mind into the righteous mindset, man. All right. Let me see. He will make their sword as dust. Regard or treat anything like anything else. Hold as. Nah, that's to be given, to be delivered. All right. It says to be delivered. Well, if the Lord told you not to take any cuttings into your flesh, right? Not to make any marks, any prints upon your body, right? Well, then by you doing that and you not taking that charagma, you're going to be what? You're going to be delivered. You're going to have salvation. You're going to be delivered onto them chariots.
Instead of burning in the
presence of the Lamb. Exactly. Instead of getting an eternal fire, all right? Well, not eternal fire, but that fire for the moment, all right? Because you will come back. But that fire going to feel like it's eternal. Because I always say that the Lord going to make a slow burn for these people with the missiles, bro. They going to feel every Fahrenheit.
And you going, and the Lord said it straight up, you're going to burn in the presence of the angels.
That's right.
In the presence of the Lamb, meaning we all going to see you be destroyed. The angels going to see you be destroyed. YAHAWAH'S going to see you destroyed, and the 1/3 is going to see you get destroyed, man. That's like the ultimate. You should be that's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing, man. Just get burnt up like that, man. That's why you gotta pray for mercy and do the best as you can, man.
But now that's heavy because you'll be beamed up, right? And then it says over here, it says, and there arises a very elegant sense, if rendered, which thy glory set thou also above the heavens. Oh, that the glory of Yahweh, which begins to be manifested on this earth, may be known and celebrated through the whole universe. All this for print. You see? Yeah, because if you don't receive that, you're going to be able to glorify YAHAWAH'S, man, and the reward that he has given you for you putting your trust in him, for you believing in him, man. You're going to be able to glorify him, man, in righteousness and truth and sincerity and in truth, man, like we've been trying to do this whole entire time. All right? We're trying to worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the T, to the best of our ability, man, and not go off to be destroyed, so he can have mercy upon us, man, and our family, our household. You see?
Yeah.
So, hey, man, that was just something that I went through yesterday, and I figured I'd come and speak about it today.
That's good.
You know, because it's all through the spirit, man. I never would have thought there'd be that much in a word print. You see, something told me to look up at that word print, and I looked at it. I'm just like, damn, why you say all this?
Now you got a whole lesson.
Exactly. That's a whole lesson off of just one word of print.
And now you got all these other scriptures coming out through the spirit.
Exactly. So, hey, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. All right. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah, Call Haloyam La, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next time, Shalom. All right. And Salaki, if I didn't bring out the scriptures, I know y'all was bringing out some fire. All right. The water for the scriptures, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh for resting upon us to make the lesson. And Lord willing, it was edifying. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom to the Akim on the comment board.